Obviously, don't hurt somebody and try to help another addict if I can, and I do.
Do you were telling me before you were having problems with like getting in here, getting it all set up. What were some of the struggles that you had to get in here? Like what you said the neighbors were signing a petition. Like, do you think in in drug rehabilitation, do you think those hiccups happen every single day?
Yeah, I mean, it's with sober houses. A lot of people like, oh, we want more sober houses, just not my backyard. And that mentality sucks. But I don't worry about it because, I mean, there's a need for these things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And there's always someone that's going to be against you. But I mean, especially in this day and age, like everybody, your brothers. I mean, you pretty much anyone you talk to is somehow affected by it. I mean, so everyone knows someone who's going through it, and the people that got a problem with it, I don't worry about that. Yeah, I don't worry about that. They're the minority.
Yeah. Who showed you the ropes like Kevin showed me? Like who showed you, like you went down to Florida, you saw it happen yourself, but who further pushed you along?
I don't know. I've been in so many of these places. I've been in so many detox facilities and jails and state prison, and even when I was a kid I was in DYS. I was just state raised. I mean, I've been around institutions my whole life, and I'm just thankful that I could turn it around. And I don't know. It was always something I wanted to do. You know what I mean? I never thought I could attain it. I never thought. I mean, I thought my daughter would turn 18 and she'd come look me up if I was still alive and realize I wasn't a bad person. I was just a drug addict. I never thought my wildest dreams, I'll buy a house and own a sober house. I mean, I went down to Florida. I was 43 years old. I had $13 in my pocket, and I was out on bail for a heroin trafficking case. So I'd never worked. The only job I ever had in my life was making license plates at state prison in Walpole. When I got out, they gave me a check. So that's the only check I ever had from actual work in an actual job. So I never thought any of this was possible. But like I just said to you, I mean, you do the right thing. You hang around with successful people. My good friend Spiro, who owns a house where you guys live, and Mickey and these guys, thank God I had them for friends. And my father was stuck by me. But I just, persevered and just try to hang around successful people and stay clean from alcohol and drugs and everything else will work itself out.
Was your road very hard to, everyone has hiccups, but was it difficult, or do some people think it's easy because once you get on that lifestyle, you stay on that path, you don't know anything else? But do you wake up every morning like where you did, where like, okay, I need to take a drug or I need to drink? For every morning, do you still have that craving?
No, never. I never really have that craving. Well, I tell people it's a funny thing for some reason. A lot of times when I'm in the airport, when I'm traveling somewhere, I'll see someone like sit down and the game will be on, order a beer and a couple appetizers, and I'll be sitting there looking at them and I'll be like, wow, it'd be nice right now to have a beer. And beer wasn't even my big thing, you know what I mean? It was primarily heroin and coke, But I'll have these fleeting thoughts that just kind of go through, and then I'll be like, shake it right off. But I thank God the craving is gone. And now, like, my only worry now is I've seen this happen to people where they're clean a while and they get in a car accident, they break a leg, or they have dental work and they put them on opiates and they fucking, like a trigger something and they're gone. So I can't sit around worrying about that stuff, but that's my only concern or worry. I don't worry about just going out and getting high today. I mean, I know it could happen. I'm not, above it, but I don't have an obsession anymore.
So when you got into those low places where you said you're on the verge of suicidal, on that, did you have that craving then where you were like, okay, like I'm suicidal right now, like I'm having a problem with my recovery? Did you ever have those thoughts of going back out and getting high again?
Well, the suicidal thoughts were either when I was using or when I was in a jail cell detoxing, mostly. You know what I mean? But since I've been clean, I've been, thank God. I mean, I know I've had friends that struggle with depression that don't even use drugs. It's a fucking terrible thing, excuse my language. And for the most part, I'm pretty, you know me, I'm pretty good spirits all the time. So I haven't had any thoughts like that in over 5 years. And keep it that way.
So do you think your schedule is so busy with working here, working with your roofing company? Do you think being so busy plays a huge role in not even thinking about that stuff?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Do you ever have the time to, like, I talk to you all the time, you're always doing something, doing this, doing that. You're, with Jordan, your little daughter, you're always going to her mom's house, making sure she's okay. Do you think when she got into that accident, her mom, you played a huge role in helping her out?
Yeah, I mean, I try to. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit here and shoot my own horn. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. She went through some bad stuff. People that don't know, she was, you know, a very attractive girl. And she was in a car accident and caused a stroke, and she's handicapped because of it. And she's had her own struggles too. And I try to help her all the time. You know what I mean? Sorry about that.
Oh, don't worry. But I see you every time I talk to you. You're either working in Lowell, that's where you live, and you're either doing something with someone or helping Jordan's mom out. Has going to Jordan's mom helped Jordan? Like, do you think building that bond is better?
Yeah, she was out of her life for a while and trying to work on that, and she's back in her life. So, yeah, definitely. And having custody of her is like a lot of things when you go to drug treatment and stuff. You know, they always say you can't get clean for something else, your job, your kid, or this and that. You got to do it for yourself, which I believe 100%. But I think it definitely helps me immensely that I have full custody of her, and I couldn't imagine letting her down. You know what I mean? Like when I got out of prison for a bank robbery when she was 1, and the police came and took her away. I was out on bail, and I didn't see her since then. So fortunately, she'd never seen me high. She was only a baby. And I couldn't imagine, you know, I mean...
Putting her through that stress?
Yeah, she's so perceptive. She'll look at me, what's wrong? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm going to be like, oh, no, I'm just tired. You know, all the lies that go along with it. You know, like when I see people now and they're high, I say, you're high. Oh, no, I worked a double. And, you know, I know all the excuses. It's just like going to one of these places. No one's going to come in here and like, you know what I mean? I'll take one look at someone and be like, come on, dude. You know what I mean? And just going back to her, I couldn't imagine her looking at me and...
being in that kind of state.
Oh, that would be tough. Yeah, that would be tough. So yeah, she between work and her and everything else, you know, she plays a big part, I think, in America.
So when they say you get God comes down, like you do all the steps, where's the steps huge for you? Because some people they don't do them and they're like, okay, I don't need them. But did you do every step once, twice, like? Did it play a huge role in your recovery?
No, when I first got out of rehab, I started doing my steps, and I got to like the 4th step, and my sponsor relapsed, and I never finished with them, to be honest with you. So I mean, it didn't play a big part in my recovery. I don't know. After 43 years of shooting heroin and coke and in and out of prison, you know, people say, "What was it about that rehab? Or what was it about Florida? You finally got it." And I don't have an answer for them. I don't know if something just clicked. You know what I mean? I mean, something clicked. But, you know, there's a lot of meetings. It was around people that were doing the right thing, doing the steps. And I started and never finished. But it's just sticking with the winners, man. You know what I mean? And staying away from, you know, a lot of, I lost some relationships from it. I broke up with an old girlfriend she's a good kid. But when I come back, she goes, you know, you think you're better than people and you know, you don't hang around with any of your old friends? Yeah, I don't hang around with any of my old friends. You know what I mean? I mean, they say it's a selfish program. Yeah, 'cause it's about me. If someone puts me at risk, see you later. I'll help you, but I'm not going to go hang around with someone that's in active addiction. It's just, you know, it's just not wise.